I'm sure that most of you know that getting a Chinese SIM card and a phone number is not only easy for foreigners living and working in China, but also very necessary. But did you know you can also have an actual local phone number from your own home country as well? Let's talk about it. 大家好，我是 Surant 在中国. Hey everyone, I'm Surant in China. I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a fantastic day as usual, and it's getting better all the time thanks to my great subscribers and viewers like you. You can help my channel to grow by simply subscribing below, and if you like what I'm saying, throw me a thumbs up. It really does help. But now, let's get to today's topic. As I mentioned, not only is it easy and cheap to get a local Chinese phone number, but it will also grant you blazing fast 5G internet speeds and unlimited connectivity all across the country. But sometimes having a local phone number in your own country is not a bad idea either. Whether it's communicating with friends or family by phone without long distance charges, or needing a way for local financial or other services to send you verification messages for online accounts. But keep in mind, there are risks as well. First, let's talk about how to get a local number. I personally use a service called MagicJack, which provides VoIP, or Voice over IP, to provide me with a local phone number from Canada anywhere in the world that has Wi-Fi, 5G, or Ethernet connection. Now, I'm not sponsored by MagicJack, by the way. They are simply the service I have used for the past 15 years. There are, of course, other VoIP services out there. Some are even free, but often not worth it due to the advertising and poor connectivity that does affect call quality. When you're getting free services, you get what you pay for. So I pay a very small fee to have a local Alberta, Canada phone number with voicemail and texting services as well. Now, my mom is pretty darn tech savvy for a woman almost 80 years old. She has got a laptop, a smartphone, high-speed internet, and even watches my YouTube videos on her TV. Such a cool mom. But she does also still have a house phone and likes talking on the phone like the good old days. Although online messaging and email are readily available, it's still nice to have a personal phone conversation as well. It is also very helpful for logging into certain accounts, like the bank, online gaming platforms, crypto markets, etc., which require using a phone number to verify your login with a text message or call. For obvious reasons, a non-local number may not be accepted for this purpose. Having the VoIP number completely solves the issue, and honestly is ridiculously cheap. So yes, it is absolutely possible to have a local phone number from your home country while living in China. And with modern smartphones, it can be an app on your existing phone, making it a local Chinese and Canadian phone at the same time. And with nice fast 5G here in China, even Wi-Fi is no longer necessary. You have your Canadian phone number or whatever country you're from on the go. However, there are a couple downsides. Firstly, you could receive sales or telemarketing calls on your phone from your home country. Not necessarily so bad on its own, but if the calls are coming at a local time back home, for example in North or South America, that means your phone will be ringing in the middle of the night in China. Oy. Luckily, you can solve this by setting your mobile phone to sleep mode at night, but it's still potentially annoying. But a bigger problem is the growing number of scams being perpetuated and just how the technology is helping them to steal your hard-earned cash. I will give you a very current example of exactly such a scam being attempted on yours truly. For the past several weeks, I've been getting phone calls from 1-844-450 blah 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 numbers in the middle of the night. The 1-844-450 part is always the same, but the last four digits are always different. Now, if you look these numbers up online, you will quickly find that they could be legitimate business numbers, but are most likely a scam. So just don't answer them, right? Of course. However, these scammers have gotten very high tech. I have also been getting calls from my official bank's 1-800 number. It is the right number and even shows on the call display as being from my bank. That one I did answer, and the AI voice was identical to the voice used when actually calling the phone banking system before you reach a human. The message informed me that there was a serious issue with my account and I needed to speak to a representative immediately. I was then told, if you are Mr. blah 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 blah, insert incredibly long and hard name to remember here please, press 1 to speak to a representative. If this is not your number, please press 2. Then of course I would hang up, not saying a word, and stop answering calls even from my bank. I did, however, call my bank directly and was assured there are no issues with my account, and the numbers and incidents were reported to the fraud department. But how and why are they doing this? Technology has gotten so advanced that now scammers can alter their phone numbers to show you any phone number they want on your call display. Using AI technology, they can mimic the phone system voices and automated system to a T. But they would still have a hard time accessing your accounts with just a phone number, address, email, or other information that might have been leaked online anytime in the past. It happens all the time. But my bank, and I assume many others, are now doing voice authentication to verify someone logging into phone banking systems. This is a huge mistake in my opinion. In the same way they used AI to mimic the banking phone system, if they can get you on the phone for a little while to record your voice, they could theoretically do the exact same thing to you. Crazy, right? So, long story short, if you're planning on staying in China long term, or just want to have a reliable local number on the go anywhere in the world, VoIP is a great option. Cheap and easy. It's a great way to keep in touch with family and friends who aren't so tech savvy. But remember, talking to your mom is okay, but I would highly suggest avoiding talking to anyone on unknown numbers, period. If they really need to talk to you, they will leave a message. Thanks, as always, for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Zai Jen.